Yeah. Yeah. Take that L, Vikings. Take that L, man. What's up? This is your boy Kofi Hemming, and I'm coming to you to make a video about the Chicago Bears victory over the Vikings, 33-27. And man, where can I begin, man? It was a nail biter, man. It came down to the wire. Um, Kirk Cousins, he made that Hail Mary toss all the way to the end zone. And Sherrick McManus was able to get that interception. Man, I almost had a little bit of a heart attack. And man, talk about that Bears offense, man. David Montgomery, if I don't know anybody on this offense who's an MVP, it has to be David Montgomery. Like seriously, the guy has been cooking for the past 4 to 5 games. Like this past, I think 2 games he's had back-to-back 100-yard games, and he's just been just phenomenal. The guy's been phenomenal, and this is what I've been saying for a while. You know, Nagy, he needs to give the ball to David Montgomery because this is their identity. Their identity is number 32, and they got to give him the ball. And so you got to give props to David Montgomery, and you also got to give props to Mitchell Trubisky. Now I know he threw that interception um, on that one play drive where they ran the ball all the way towards the goal line, and he threw that interception. But other than that, I mean, that was just one mistake. But other than that, he played solid. He was 15 for 21. I think 200 and see 15. Let me check again. He was 15 for 21, 202 yards, one touchdown to one interception. And yeah, he's played solid, and he had a 97 passer rating. So I mean, kudos to Trubisky. He also had he technically had 2 touchdowns because he had one rushing and then one passing. But that one passing touchdown he made to Mooney during that second drive of the game was just phenomenal. That pressure in his face while he was throwing it. Like if that was Mahomes, the media would be all over him saying, "Oh, look at Mahomes, look at what he did." But of course, they're not going to give Trubisky any credit because, oh, look at Trubisky. He is not as good as Mahomes because they think like Trubisky is like some type of bust. And and also Mooney too, man. Mooney, that kid is going to be special, man. Like we already found a second wide receiver in the draft. I mean, Ryan Pacey's not good at finding drafts in the first round, but man, he sure is damn well is good finding mid to late round picks during the draft. That's one thing that you can commend him about. But in terms of first round draft picks, he's not that great. He missed. Besides, if Trubisky turns a corner, you know, and I think I hopefully do. I pray to God. I hope Trubisky turns a corner and he becomes a Pro Bowl quarterback because you know this is what the Bears franchise has been looking for a franchise quarterback in forever. And you know us Bears fans, we've been through the tough times of going through quarterback from Cade McNown to Jim Miller, oh God, to freaking Rex Grossman to Kyle Orton to freaking Jay Cutler. I'm like, nah, man, nah. We need a quarterback. And even today, Trubisky, he passed for over. He was the quickest quarterback to pass for over 10,000 yards. So congrats to my boy Trubisky. That's my quarterback. But let's go to the other side of the ball. Yeah, the Bears defense. Where should I start? Well, let's start with the positives first. Well, um, Bilal Nichols, man, that guy's a beast, man. Bilal Nichols, that guy's a beast. This is his third straight game where he's had a sack. Um, they really need to keep that guy because Bilal Nichols is a beast in the trenches, and he plays hard every play. And who else? Robert Quinn had his first sack since that New York Giants game, and he's played pretty well, putting pressure on the quarterback. And even Khalil Mack, he's doing his thing. Khalil Mack's gonna be Khalil Mack, but other players, on the flip side, the downside is the secondaries. The secondaries have been getting torched by Minnesota's. Minnesota Vikings receivers. Justin Jefferson has been killing our secondaries, and also even the tight ends. Conklin, he had that one touchdown where he ran over a couple of those secondaries, and we got to clean that up, guys. We got to clean that up. And Eddie Jackson, I don't know what's going on with him, but man, dude, you need to freaking tighten it up. And and start making some good plays, because since these past couple games, he's just been playing lackadaisical. And also even Akeem Hicks. Akeem Hicks has been playing lackadaisical. He hasn't been putting too much pressure on the quarterback. And so he needs to play with a lot of heart and play with a lot of emotion. And but yeah, we gave up way too many points. Freaking Dalvin Cook was running all over us. He was going through the A gap, through the B gap. He was going outside in motion. He was catching passes. And we got to stop that. If we are ever going to make the playoffs, like let's say if we face the Saints, we can't let running backs like Alvin Kamara or even Aaron Jones, because those are two really good running backs. You know, um, if we ever do face them in the playoffs, we we got to stop those types of running backs, because we can't let that happen. We know Dalvin Cook, he's one of the best running backs in the league. That's hands down. He's one of the best. And it's only a matter of time before we can contain him. And this was one of those games. But yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about is his defense. His defense, they have to step up. And Chuck Pagano, you got to work on your play calling, man. Like, you have all this talent. You're having Kyle Fuller 11 feet out, which is not right. You shouldn't have him for 11 feet out, because, he's a cornerback. He's a shutdown cornerback. He shut down Adam Thielen. Don't get me wrong. Even though Adam Thielen had that touchdown in the end zone, he only had two carries for 11 yards, and Kyle Fuller was shutting him down. But the way Chuck Pagano sets his team up, the way he sets his plays up, putting him in coverage, setting his team up, sending his secondaries 11 feet out, it's not right. He needs to work on that. And if any defensive corner had those types of players, they would have gotten a lot of turnovers. They would have gotten made those quick stops. And that's something we really got to work on. We can't be giving up that many points. 27 points, that's unacceptable. So, of course, my player of the game today, of course, was David Montgomery. You know, he had rushed for over 32. He had 32 carries for over 146 yards. And in the air, he had 16 yards for. Let me check again. He had one reception for 16 yards. So his all-purpose was 162 yards, which is a career high for him. And David Montgomery, he's gonna go in the up and up. Because this guy, he's breaking out. Our offensive line is playing so well. Sam Mustipher, I love that guy, man. He's a beast. He's gonna be our starting center for next year. He's gonna be a centerpiece. And yeah, man, I'm so happy, man. Like, I'm so happy for this win. And I just can't wait. I can't wait, you know, because if the Bears, if they make the playoffs, they're going to be one of the most dangerous teams in the playoffs. You can bank on that. If the defense starts tightening up, they start cleaning up their act together, the offense keeps playing the way they've been playing for the past 3 games, averaging over 30 points. Watch out, man. Watch out, guys. But yeah, man, this is your boy Kofi. I just wanted to make this quick video. This is a victory Sunday. Well, technically it's Monday. It's 12, almost 1 o'clock, but man, I'm so happy, guys. And yeah, we got to also have the Cardinals lose one more game. I know the Cardinals won. Hopefully they lose against San Francisco. We kind of put ourselves in this hole when we lost to the Lions, but hopefully the Cardinals lose to San Francisco, because that's going to be a divisional game. And we also got to win against Jacksonville. I'm not going to downplay the Jacksonville Jaguars, because they're 1-13. At the end of the day, they're an NFL team. They're professionals. We can't take our foot off the gas pedal at all. We cannot take our foot off the gas pedal. I know the Bears. Sometimes when they are doing well, they play down to their competition, and this is not the time to be playing down to the competition. So we got to tighten up against Jacksonville Jaguars on offense, defense, and special teams. But other than that, guys, this is your boy Kofi signing out, and yeah, peace out.